May is an incredible month for investors. It's been a little silent. That's why I've not spoken about a lot of projects the last 2 months because nothing was interesting, right? Nothing interesting was coming by. I don't sell for the sake of selling. Only if I find a project really interesting. So if you see my channel, if I've spoken about a certain project, it has to make money, and of course, not just the project itself. Specific units in the project will make money. So you need to understand the differences. Now, for May, two extremely important products. Now, I hope you saw the news about the airport. So, if you saw my last video, I've spoken about certain important investment areas. And now I cannot come and tell you that the airports are being shifted from DXB to Dubai South. You speak behind the lines. You should need to see beyond the lines. So that's the idea of most of my videos, where I'm not allowed to say a lot of information. It could go against me legally, but I'm happy. It came the investors who invested in Emaar South or the right projects in the Dubai South area. Their values, they're extremely happy about the investment. Their values are going to jump. So we're going to discuss about similar projects. One, see, I want to explain about certain. It's very important to understand the pattern of investors. Every developer has a certain pattern, all right? So, like Imar has this pattern, has two sort of appreciations. One, there is a property real estate appreciation, right? So that goes all round. Almost all properties in Dubai, good, bad, ugly, tier one, tier two, tier three, they go at around 20 to 25% appreciation. And if it's good, maybe 30% appreciation. Then there's an infrastructure appreciation, and that's where Imar really exceeds. Apart from that, Imar always prices their product in such a way that the first investor definitely makes a profit. They want the second investor to have an opportunity as well, depending on which phase he invests into the property. So Imar has a very clear pattern. If you study any of their projects, they have a certain kind of pattern. Every developer has their own. Miras has a very definite pattern. So it's very important to identify the patterns of developers to identify what a really good investment or really good product is going to be. Today we're going to talk about Omniat. All right, extremely important developer. Why? Omniat was one of the first ultra luxury developers of Dubai. Not many people have entered, dabble into this segment, and a very interesting story. Now, before I enter into the story of Omniat, I will show you a building, but I'm going to tell you the story of Omniat on the next level from there. But before I get into that story, I want to appreciate this view. That's the downtown skyline. That's the sea. Extremely important location. So the right product in this location is gold. This was one product, probably missed it. It's Seagate. Excellent product for investment. Now I'm going to give you a golden opportunity in this video and a few interesting opportunities in May, the main opportunities that you should be focusing on. Now let's go there. So the story of Omniat starts from there. When Emar stopped developing over here, everyone stopped, even though they had initially tried selling their products. Omniat never stopped, right? They honored their commitment with their investors, and they're the only ones who didn't project. That's a big risk because having a project alone, most people did not even enter the investment. They're like, what's going to happen in this area? We don't believe in the area, which was a silly judgment because, come on, look at this location, right? It's fantastic. So that's Anva, right? Number two, Dorchester Collection. So Dorchester Collection and Lana in Business Bay is probably the most expensive property if you take into consideration the whole of downtown Dubai as well. They have dabbled into the ultra luxury segment. Now over here, the property, a 3-bed, was initially close to 25 million dirhams. Today, they're selling at 50 million dirhams. Now similarly, Dorchester is being operated at One Palm, at the Palm Jumeirah, next to the 5. Now over there as well, the prices initially was at 3,000 dirham per square foot. Now the prices jumped towards 6 to 8,000 dirhams per square foot. Now it's not easy. See, I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in coincidences or miracles. A product value increases only after reflection of commitment, and if the developer is really that good, they've chosen the right locations and they've stuck to really high quality and the payment plan, everything, all the factors, prices, floor plans, payment, quality, location, has to fall in place for them to create the right investment product that makes money. Now, more importantly, so they are creating in Business Bay an entire sort of marina area of their own. They bought an entire segment of land. They're creating an entire marina with a little private artificial beach for their investors. Now, they have purchased similarly that entire piece of real estate, the entire curve over there, all the plots are of Omniat at this stage. And Omniat is going to develop an ultra luxury product right there. Now you must imagine the view, because Rashid Yacht Marina by Ima is going to be, of course, it's 100%, it's a phenomenal project. But to get units right at the front, it's really hard with the full sea view. But imagine having a unit over there, the downtown skyline, full sea view, full Rashid Yachts and Marina view. Imar is going to have malls, clinics, parks, all of that, the entire community right over here, retail. It's going to be a beautiful retail area. I've explained earlier how when the airport moved, so now the entire geography of Dubai is slowly shifting, right? Earlier, there was the airports over here, right in front of me, in front of Avan Zabil. So that's the app where the airport is. Right? So the airport is here, the port is over here, and that was the south. Now that is shifting. The exhibitions were literally in this building over here, Trade Center. You can see the little white building over there. That was once right next to in front of One Zabil. So that's where the exhibitions were, the concerts were. Now all the exhibitions, the concerts, the airport is going to be towards the south area. This is the port. Earlier, the airport was there, and Dubai Marina was about 45 minutes drive from the airport. Now it's going to shift, right? The airport is in the south area. This entire location, Dubai Islands is in front of me. There's La Mer on the other side. J1 Beach is developing. This entire location is definitely the future because Dubai Marina has grown substantially old. JBR and Dubai Marina has grown substantially old. People are always craving for modern architecture, a higher quality of living. So there will be a shift. But the opportunity is now. If you don't invest in the right product now, it's going to be the same situation. The product prices jumped from 3,000 dirham per square foot to 6,000 dirham per square foot, and you missed the bus. So this is an opportunity. That's prime real estate. Once that front area is sold, you don't have an opportunity to enter that again. The interesting part about I'm sweating out so hot. The interesting part about Omnia is that they have a payment plan. The 60/40 payment plan, so you have opportunity for both leverage and for great Airbnb and rental return. As you can see, this Queen Elizabeth right here. This entire location. Can you see all the yachts over here? You can already see how many yachts have been parked. This is going to be one of the largest yacht parking section. Beyond that is going to be where the luxury cruise line terminal is. So this entire portion is extremely important real estate. Let's understand. So now, of course, I like comparison. Let's head back to the office. Extremely hot, and understand the numbers. Another extremely important product that's coming is definitely Athlon by Aldar. So there are three important products that I want you to focus on. One is definitely Omnia. That's my number one because Sea View is prime real estate. Number two, there's a project in Dubai Islands because that has a private beach close to the mall. Again, another important product. Third product we need to clearly understand a lot more is Athlon by Alda. It's a brand new community, but you know the difference is that now there's a lot of townhouses and villas coming into the market. There is of course requirement for it because the population is clearly rising. Definitely a good product, but this weighs slightly higher purely because of the location. But let's understand the numbers. Let's head back to the office. It's so hot.